to the YouTube viewers. I do feel like this Zoom room will reach capacity, so I wanted to make sure YouTube was going so they can watch it on YouTube if needed. So, perfect. It's going. It's going. And Jacqueline, do you see my full screen or does it look like my desktop view? You see the full screen the way it's supposed to be? Okay, perfect. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for deciding to spend your New Year's Eve afternoon with me. I'm super excited. This is the 5th year in a row that I've done this. And so we're going to get right into it. This is our New Year's Eve tarot readings with yours truly, Valorie Lewis. A little bit about me because I have posted this event in so many different places over the last couple of months. So I'm not sure how you found your way to me. Some of y'all are familiar. I know how some of y'all found your way to me. But if this is your first time meeting me and hanging out with me, just a little bit about who I am. I also go by the name Goddess with an Attitude, and I am a psychic medium. I am a channeler. I am a tarot reader, which is why y'all came today. Spiritual mentor, a coffee lover, and also a unicorn enthusiast. Those last two are very important. I'm also the founder of a spiritual group called Tarot Unicorns and Coffee, and I am on the lead team executive VP of Awkwardly Zen, which is another spiritual community. And I know a lot of y'all found me through Awkwardly Zen. So welcome, welcome. Glad you're here wherever you found me. And I want to start out the beginning telling you what my offers are so we can just get that out of the way so you know all of the good stuff up front, and then we'll get into the readings and everything. But I do want you to know what my offers are because they're pretty special. I worked really hard on them. So pay attention, y'all. Take notes. Go ahead. No. All right. For 2026, if you sign up for my newsletter, and you are going to want to sign up for my newsletter, even if you're already on my newsletter, go ahead and follow the link to sign up for the newsletter again, because what you will get is the 2026 ebook. This is your shift year, and it's a book that helps you understand what your personal tarot card of the year is, and it helps you understand what the meaning is for that card and your year. And it gives you about, I want to say 6 or 7 journaling prompts for each card. So if you find out that your card of the year is the Hermit, it's going to give you a more in-depth explanation of what the Hermit card means for your year, and then also some journaling prompts, some questions to think about that's really going to help you get a deeper understanding of what that card means for you or 2026. And that is a free ebook. When Jacqueline gets a chance, she's busy doing admin right now, but when she gets a chance, she's going to drop that link a little bit later, and you will be able to check that out. The second thing I want to mention is my private one-on-one, you and me in a Zoom call year ahead tarot readings. Those are my most intensive readings right now, and those are only going to be available until February 28th. In the past, I have made them available all year long. I'm doing something different in 2026, so I'm only making those available seasonally. Those year ahead readings, I go through each month and I pull a tarot card for each of the 12 months. And we talk about January all by itself. We talk about February all by itself. We go through all the months, get all of the messages, and then we go back through and we pull an oracle card for each one of the quarters. That oracle card either summarizes the quarter or gives you some additional information that you might need to know to help you navigate the year. It's a really, really comprehensive and deeply informative reading that gives you a really good look at your year ahead and all of the themes that you might experience in 2026. That reading is traditionally $222. However, 2025 has been a bit of a bitch for all of us financially. At least that's the word at the water cooler. That's what I've been hearing. Job loss, income shifts, And so I wanted to make it more affordable this year. So go ahead and take advantage of it at that lower price cost if you are interested in booking a one-on-one session with me. Something else that is not on this slide that I do want to mention is some of you who know me know that for forever, I've offered 30-minute sessions and also 1-hour sessions. I am wanting to get deeper into the work and really into delivering messages that can shift you, shift your life. And so I'm finding that more and more difficult to do in 30-minute sessions. So I am discontinuing my 30-minute sessions, and I'm going to only be offering 1-hour sessions. If you want to book a 30-minute session, today is your last day. I'm retiring them at the end of this year. Those 30-minute sessions are $88. You will not find a price like that going forward into 2026. So you can go ahead and purchase it before midnight tonight, and you have up to 90 days out to book that session. The last thing I want to talk about is a more economical way to take a look at your 2026 year ahead. And this is just a report. This is a report that is emailed to you. So it is not a live call. It is not a live reading, but it is me live sitting with your card, the tarot card of the year, giving you interpretations on those, and also a brief channeled message by email. And you get all of that for $26. Why $26? Because it's 2026. Duh. So for $26, you can get that tarot card report. All right. So that's my infomercial. Y'all ready to get started and get into the event? All right, let's go. Thank you all so much again for coming to the thing. Oh, one more slide. I forgot that slide was on there. This is just telling you what's in the report. You get the collective card of the year. We'll talk about that today. You get your personal tarot card. I will calculate it for you. If you can't get the calculation right, I give you a reading using both of those cards together. So like a 2-card reading. And then I also give you the channel message, as I mentioned. Forgot I put that slide in there. All right, now let's get ready. Okay, now we're gonna get into the event. All right, Jacqueline, you still doing okay? Awesome, okay. So today's event, we're gonna move pretty quickly during the discussion part of the event because I want the majority of the event to be me doing readings for you all. And as you can see, the count is climbing, and so I'm going to have to really whip through those readings, but we have time. I promise you we'll have time to get to everyone. We're going to start out by discussing I cannot see my screen correctly. One moment. Is that still full screen for you, Jacqueline? Hold on.
There we go. I now see your thing up at the top, like your...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, give me just a second. Let me fix that.
Okay.
Nope. Come on. Oh my gosh, let's just show them all the slides before we figure this out. One moment. Technology. Okay, I think we're good now.
Yes.
Okay, so first we're going to talk about the tarot card of the year and other important 2026 themes. Then I'm going to show you how to find your own personal tarot card for the year. So make sure you have your calculator or a pen and paper ready. And then everyone present at today's event on this live call will get an individual 1-card tarot reading. If you're on YouTube, join us on Zoom. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Like I said, I'm going to fly through the presentation part pretty quickly to make sure we have enough time to get through everyone's readings. So let's start off talking about the tarot card of the year and what the heck that is. The tarot card represents the collective theme for the year. It's based on numerology, tarot meanings, and it even has a little bit of astrology mixed in there. This card can point to the opportunities and the challenges of the upcoming year. And most importantly, the card gives you information on how to navigate those challenges. So not just watch out, but watch out and here's what to do about it. In order to calculate the tarot card of the year, you just add all of the numbers of the year together. So the 2 plus the 0 plus the 2 plus the 6 equals 10. For cards of the year, for your personal card and also the tarot card of the year, we only look at the major arcana. The major arcana is a set of 22 cards. It's important that you know it's 22 cards. That'll come and play a little bit later. So for the major arcana, with 10 being the number, we look for the tarot card 10 in the major arcana. That happens to be the Wheel of Fortune card. So the 2026 Tarot card of the year is card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And I could not be more excited than to get this card for the card of the year. The Wheel of Fortune is all about good luck, good fortune, things working out. So I don't know about y'all, but I am ready for a year that brings that energy to the forefront. Some correspondences in astrology, the Wheel of Fortune is related to the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck. How do I know that? Because I'm a Sagittarius and Jupiter is my ruling planet. So if you are a Sagittarius, this is going to be a really good year for you, just because our ruling planet is also the energy of the entire year. So Jupiter in astrology, the element of fire. And if this was a yes/no question, the answer is yes. If you have a question this year, should I or shouldn't I? The answer is yes. That's how you would read this in relation to it being the card of the year. As far as symbols, the Wheel of Fortune is one of the cards that is the heaviest in symbology in the tarot card. There's so many symbols on this card, so many meanings. So I invite you to, throughout the year, continue to research this card and get really familiar with this card. You can come back to this card again and again and get a different meaning every time just by looking at a different group of symbols. So I've only picked out 4 symbols that I feel are the most relevant to 2026. And the first thing you need to understand about the Wheel of Fortune is that it is a literal wheel. It's supposed to represent cycles, and we're supposed to follow the wheel around to see the different cycles that we might experience in our life. I'm going the wrong way. It goes this way. It's counterclockwise. So at the top of this circle or this wheel sits the Sphinx. The position is important because the top represents mastery or achievement. It's sitting on top. The Sphinx is riddles and mysteries. The Sphinx represents riddles and mysteries. The reason why I like this is because the Sphinx is holding a sword, and the sword represents clarity. And for 2026, those people who reach out to their guides and say, for the love of God, please just explain me what the fuck is going on in my life. This is your year to get those explanations. That sword of clarity is going to cut through all of the riddles and the mystery of your life and give you the clarity that you've been asking for. Long sought after clarity is going to come into frame, so to speak, come into focus this year. And I love that so much for all of us. Serpent, I feel, is very important because 2025 is a snake year, the year of the serpent or the year of the snake. And so we slithered down. Going down on the wheel represents going into the material world. So maybe some of us felt a lot of heavier in 3D, dealing with things like bills instead of dealing with things like meditation. We may have felt like we were just situated in this world, in the 3D world, a lot differently. But the snake also represents transformation and shedding of an old skin. So that was last year, but that's why I'm pointing it out, because that's last year's energy, that's shedding. It also represents going down to the underworld as we cycle around this wheel. So much symbology. I'm trying not to geek out over the tarot, and I'm trying to keep it basic and simple. As we go down to the bottom, that represents a death of sorts, going down to the underworld. This year, we're Anubis. This year, that was us going down last year. This year, we're this next character, and we're rising back up. Anubis is the rise of good fortune. So, yes, I'm ready for that. It's also rebirth, it's also fresh starts. We're getting back up, we're getting our bearings, we're heading back towards the top again. We're not underneath the wheel, we're now moving towards the top of the wheel. So, all of this is good for this card being the card of the year. And those are just a few of the symbols that I wanted to share with you now. So many other symbols that are going to have importance for us throughout the year. So I do invite you to really research this card and figure out if there's any things that jump out that resonate strongly for you and your path. Keywords for this card are change, momentum, momentum, momentum. Please write that down. If you are taking notes, put it in bold, highlight it, underline it, circle it. Momentum. Divine timing is also another keyword. Decisive moments, luck, fortune, and unexpected events. We will talk more about momentum in a moment. So that's the Tarot card of the year. We'll talk a little bit more about the themes. I'm here. I'm checking. I'm making sure I'm staying on time. I'm not. We're going to move a little bit faster. Wheel of Fortune, a year of destiny and manifestation in 2026. I invite you to read through the screen. There's a lot of great information on there. I might share this slide display a little bit later. But I'm going to hit the key points. This is about cycles. It's about change. It's about divine timing. It's about alignment, especially alignment of our intentions and our actions, bringing us quickly and swiftly through to fruition. This is a year for manifestations. The wheel teaches us that nothing is static. So as we move through this year, this is going to be a fast-paced year. Remind yourself if you hit a low or an undesirable effect or result or experience, just keep reminding yourself this is a fast moving year and this is just part of the cycle and I'm not going to be here forever. 2026, we're going to stop saying we're stuck because we're not going to have enough time to be stuck. So if you feel stuck energy, remind yourself this is so short lived. This is so short lived. I'm moving into the next cycle. Like I said, swift moving year, which means manifestations are also going to flow a lot faster. This is the year to ride the momentum, release what no longer serves, align with the blessings that the universe is bringing towards us. Some other themes are cycles and change. We talked about that already. Destiny and timing, the idea of divine timing. I do not really like the words destiny and fate in the way they are commonly used because I believe the connotation is something is chiseled in stone and unchangeable, and that's not the way our human existence is at all. So when I use those words destiny and fate, I'm not talking about unchangeable things. But things like fate, destiny, karma, if you believe in karma, divine timing, are all going to take a front seat. And we're going to stop asking, where's my stuff? Because our stuff is going to be all around us in 2026. We're going to stop asking, why is this thing taking so long? Because if something is taking long in 2026, that just means you got some more personal work to do. Because the universe is not in a holding pattern. It's not slowing down. It's just literally throwing stuff at us. And our job is to catch it. 2026, put your catcher's mitt on and get ready for those manifestations. This is a year where synchronicities, lucky breaks, that's that Jupiter ruling planet coming in again, and meaningful coincidences play a significant role. Adaptability and perspective, the idea of cycles and movement and motion, we have to stay adaptive and we have to stay flexible if we want to stay in the flow. 2026 is also going to be about finding that flow, getting in that flow, and finally being able to maintain that flow. For those of us who have spent a lifetime getting in the flow and falling out and getting in and falling out, that's me. I have whiplash from flow. 2026 is going to be a year where we feel more settled in, where I'm in and I'm staying in. And oh, this feels good. And now we're going to be acclimating to that idea of staying in. So being adaptable, flexible, and willing to go with the flow. Personal growth. All of those things divine timing, cycles, change, adaptability, flexibility, resilience. You can't go through all of that and not experience personal growth. So this is almost something I don't have to say, but I'm going to say it. We're going to grow a lot in 2026. So if you have been asking for personal growth, wanting to expand, you've got it on a silver platter for this year, 2026, especially when it comes to breaking patterns and breaking cycles. Because even though this is the year of cycles, this is the year of examining those cycles and deciding which cycles we no longer want to participate in. So breaking cycles, breaking patterns is going to be really, really big for our personal growth path in 2026. A little bit more. Let's see, what else do I want to mention about this? Opportunities. Like I said, get your catcher's mitt on. This is a year of manifestation. When we talk about momentum, I do want to pause and talk about momentum because I have seen momentum in all modalities. That word being used across all modalities, whether it's tarot, whether it's numerology. When they talk about 2026, momentum is a word that is definitely used. And it's very important that we want to catch that momentum. We want to catch the wave, so to speak, but we want to catch it in a positive way. Whatever you are thinking about manifesting in 2026 or in your life in general, multiply that by 10. If you are asking for a dream job, if you are asking for a new job, don't just ask for a new job. Ask for the dream job that you would work till the day you die, that pays you shit tons of money, that gives you all the vacation that you want. Ask big, because whatever you put out to the universe this year, that is what is going to gain momentum. So do not play small this year. Do not get by. Do not just survive. Ask big so that those things are the things that gain momentum this year. And I'm talking about fast moving momentum. Why is that so important? Because if you focus on the negative, if you focus on what you don't have, that's going to gain momentum really fast too. And we do not want what that year looks like. So make sure you are asking big, that you are staying positive, and that you are stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone when it comes to how you ask for things and how you set your intentions. Because Spirit is saying, you have Aladdin's lamp. You have King Midas's touch this year. Are you going to walk around touching tiny little bugs and turning them into gold? Or are you going to go find the fucking elephant and touch it and turn it into gold? It's ask big this year, because the answer is yes. This is a yes year. Ask yourself what you can say yes to, and also know that Spirit is saying yes. I am so excited about this year, y'all. Can y'all tell? Empowerment through surrender. That surrender is talking about going with the flow, surrendering to the flow, not surrendering as in giving up. Breakthroughs and turning points, back to back to back all year long. I hope some of y'all have the most amazing breakthroughs this year. Overall, the 2026 is a year of movement, transformation, and powerful, impactful turning points. And when I say turning points, I'm talking about life changing, trajectory of your life drastically moving towards the beneficial, the good, the positive, that this is what I've always wanted. And it's time for us, in order to experience that, we have to trust it. It's time for us to trust that life is unfolding for us, that things are coming to us, that we are blessed, that we are highly favored. Stay open to possibility and allow shifting cycles to carry us towards greater alignment, growth, and opportunity. Ooh, all right, that's the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna move on. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. The year of the fire horse. Okay, so now we're moving out of Tarot and we're moving into the year of the fire horse. I haven't talked about these in past years, but they're just so impactful and so aligned that I want to make sure we hit on these really, really quick. This is Chinese astrology. Some keywords are bold action, rapid forward movement, and transformation. This fire horse year only happens once every 60 years. This horse brings key themes like freedom, speed, and unstoppable momentum. See, there's that word again. unstoppable momentum. And of course, we have the element of fire, which is passion, clarity, and determination. This is a year of boldness over caution. This is a year of saying yes to the things that you normally say no to, of course, within aligned action, reason. Let's see, refusing to be caged by old patterns. We talked about that before. Expect rapid changes, unexpected opportunities, and aligned acceleration. What has been stalled or stuck, what has been hidden, what has been stalled or stuck begins to move, and what has been hidden comes to light. The wheel of fortune spins fastest in fire horse years. So if we can ride that momentum and release what no longer serves us, so we're not carrying things that we don't want forward, we are going to have a really, really good, very optimistic, very lucky. I can't stop saying that word enough. Very lucky year, very fortuitous year. Who's ready for that? Y'all ready for that? I'm ready for that. I am ready. I've been ready. You know, those people who say, Spirit, I've been doing the work. I've been ready. When is my day? When is my day? I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeVille. Isn't that the line from the old movie? Now. The answer is now. This is your year. Please start it out with big intentions, with massive focus, and let the universe's momentum pick that up and move you towards where you're wanting to go this year. Okay, let's talk about numerology a little bit. This is a 1 year in numerology. We get that the same way we got the 10 card, except in numerology, you take the 1 and the 0 from the 10 and you reduce it down to a 1. So we have a 1 year, which is pure intention, pure initiation energy. I call it shit starting energy. Anything you want to start in a 1 year, do it because it's going to pick up, it's going to take off, it's going to be successful. Cosmic Big Bang for planting seeds that grow for a decade or more. 1 is also about independence, leadership, creative power, asking you to step into your authentic path and be who you truly are without apology. That's also another repeating theme. I'm not going to get too much into it, but authentic version, stepping into your power. I know we had a lot of that in 2025. 2025 was kind of like the preamble. It was the prerequisite. Figure out who you are, figure out what that power feels like, step into it, kind of fall away from it. 2026 is my feet are firmly planted in this version of me and I'm not going back. 2026 is that idea of you are that authentic version. You're not searching for it. You're not trying to become it. You are it. I like that highlighted part. No more waiting for permission. We no longer need permission from the universe, from our guides, from our mom to do the damn thing. This is your year where you decide this is what I'm doing, and all of the universe gets behind you and backs you up. You don't have to wait for somebody to say it's okay for you to do that. You do it. And for those of you who overthink, I'm raising my hand. No more overthinking this year. Go ahead and say it with me. I solemnly swear to leave my overthinking habits in 2025. 2026, you are not going to have enough time to overthink. That's how fast the momentum is going to be moved. You will, because I know some of y'all are stubborn. I will too. But it's not meant for us to sit and think and mull and be retrospective. 2026 is meant for movement. So no more overthinking. I'm going to say it again. Expect breakthroughs, identity shifts, and aligned opportunities. Think luck when I say aligned opportunities. And again, this is from numerology's perspective. So all of these perspectives are still giving us this beautiful outlook on 2026 and what we can expect. 1, being a 1 year, think player 1. The wheel in relation to a 1 year means that you are the main character. You are in the driver's seat. Manifestations are moving quickly. All right, I think those are the themes I wanted to go through as far as the different modalities. Now we're going to quickly go through how you can calculate your own personal tarot card of the year. I am going to go through this quickly. It is fairly simple. However, if something I say confuses you, please go and download that ebook because it has all of these same directions and you can fill it in and figure it out for yourself. So in order to do your personal tarot card of the year, and this would represent your personal opportunities and lessons and something, any themes that you need to be aware of in addition to what we just talked about. You add your date, you add your month, your day, and you add it to this year, 2026. I've used myself as an example. 11 plus 28 plus 2026 equals 2065. I take that number 2065 and I add each individual digit. 2 plus the 0 plus the 6 plus the 5 gives me 13. Whatever number you end up with, if it is a number between 1 and 22, stop. You are done. That is your number. It's between 1 and 22, and that is because that's how many major arcana tarot cards we have. If you got a number that was 23 or higher, you're going to take those two numbers, add them together, and reduce them. So let's say you got 23, you would add the 2 plus the 3, and that would give you 5. Your number would be 5. All right, so hopefully everybody has their tarot card of the year. I know there's some tarot readers out there, so you already know what your number is, but here it's for everyone else, and this is just a very quick look at what your card is. I'm going to leave this screen up for just a little bit so that you can find your number and your card, and then just a couple of keywords for what that might mean for you. As an example, my card was 13, death. My themes would be letting go, moving on, endings. The way I would layer that on top of the 2026 Wheel of Fortune is I'm excited. Every time I let go of something, it's replaced by something lucky, something abundant, something fortuitous. Every time I allow something to die out of my life, it's replaced by something fresh and new. That's that 1 year, fresh and new, and something that I've been asking for. So I'm excited about this death year of moving on and letting go and endings because it's swiftly being replaced by all of the things I've been asking for. So that's how you would kind of layer those two cards together. Hopefully you all have looked at this screen long enough because I really need to move on. All of this information is in the ebook. Okay, so you've got the collective tarot card of the year. You've got your own personal tarot card of the year. And that's all of the instruction I'm going to give you. I'm putting on the screen one more time the specials. Jacqueline is going to put them over in chat one more time. And now we're going to get ready for readings. Are y'all ready for readings? I can stop screen sharing now. I can see all of your beautiful faces again. Okay. Just a second. Got it. Okay. I'm trying to get to the bottom of my chat so I can get caught up. Oh, I feel like I need to stretch, y'all. Let me do some stretching because I got to do all of these readings. This is good. 96. We're at 96. That's the most I've ever done. I'm ready.
I have a question.
Okay, so the way
I have 2 Patties and 2 Zoom users. So I don't know what you.
Yeah, when we get to them, if you are a Patty or a Zoom user, please direct message Jacqueline, not me because I won't see it. Direct message Jacqueline. If you are a Patty, please give her an initial for your last name so that when she calls your name out, we know who we're talking to. And if you are a Zoom user, please just message her with your name and she'll go ahead and change that. Is that good, Jacqueline? Okay.
That's good. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so the way these readings are going to roll. We're going to roll pretty fast. I've got about an hour and a half to get through about 96 of you. And I fucking love doing this every year. That's why I keep loving it. It's just so much fun. I invite you to stay even after you've received your reading, because I promise you, not me, Spirit promises you, you will hear something in someone else's reading that is relevant to you too. That's how these group readings work. That's just the way Spirit works. It's magic. So I invite you to stay on the call as long as you can to hear all the messages, including yours. The deck I'm starting with is the Light Seers Tarot. I have 4 tarot decks today, and I go through them until they need a rest, and then we switch to another one. Okay. The question that I am posing to Spirit, and I invite you to all pose this on your own if that feels comfortable for you, is what do you need to know right now about moving into 2026? So what energy is best going to help you start the year off in 2026? All right. Take a breath. All right, Jacqueline, I'm ready. Who's first?
Oh, whew, here we go. Patty B.
Patty B, your card is the Emperor. Should I pin myself? I don't think you all can see me when I'm not pinned. Patty B, your card is the Emperor. Manifestations, and this is action because the male divine masculine is an actionary. So this is saying start the year off with manifesting something big. We already talked about that. Do not hesitate. Move into action.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jacqueline.
Okay. So everyone is sending me messages, even if they trying to help, and I just needed those couple people. But other than that, we're fine. So we're going to move on to the next person, and the next person is Traveling Queen, Sherry Persons.
Sherry, had some cards jump out. Yours is upside down because it jumped out. Oh, that's interesting because I never pull my cards upside down. Is this upside down, Spirit? Do I need to read this in reverse? I do need to read this in reverse. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. This card talks about the balance between your earthly purse and your spiritual purse. Purses, anything that you hold valuable. This is saying, because it was in reverse, that things are a little bit out of balance. I just talked about 2025 being a year where we feel like we were sucked into the material world and we had to deal with a lot of 3D things. So this might just be you coming out of that 2025 year. And in order to turn it back right side up, is get more spiritually connected. I am sensing that it's top heavy with the earth energy instead of the spiritual connection. So start your year off reconnecting to spirit in a way that feels fun and exciting. Those 2 words are important because spirit just gave them to me.
Okay. Sorry, the next person is Sue Gunn.
Hey, Sue. I love these end of the year because I get to see so many people that I haven't interacted with one-on-one. I do interact with Sue because she comes on Mondays. Knight of Pentacles. Knight, action. If I sat here and pulled all knights and all action cards for every one of you, I would not be surprised just because of what 2026 is bringing our way. For you, Knight of Pentacles, move into action and move into action around your manifestations. Pentacles, earth energy, tangible things, manifestations. This is telling me that you need to start your year sowing the seeds for what you want to be, sowing your seeds now for the fruit that you want to bloom throughout the year.
Okay, next person is Kyle Therese Cranston.
Kyle, hey! 5 of Swords. You're starting the year off, and this is Spirit saying, leave that overthinking in 2025. And I would love it if y'all put over in the chat, even though I can't interact with you one-on-one, if the messages are resonating or not. Leave the overthinking behind. 5 of Swords is troubled thinking, and for you, I'm getting that this is just overthinking. Leave it behind, fall into trust Spirit. Spirit's got you.
Okay, next person is Linnea.
Linnea! Linnea. I'm just going to sing all y'all's names until y'all get sick of hearing me sing. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. What's the message for Linnea on this card? Safety and stability. You're starting off the year seeking safety and stability, and Spirit is giving you this card to say, nope, you're starting out the year having safety and stability. And if you can keep saying that to you, that's how your entire year will pan out. Again, the information, the speak that we have, the intentions that we have right now are going to build on themselves like a giant snowball. If you start out the year saying, I am safe and stable, even if you don't quite feel it, that's what's going to build until you feel it very rapidly and very quickly. Choose your words wisely. All right, who's up next, Jacqueline?
Okay, next person is Allie. I was just going to change her name from Alicia to Allie, and I can't find her yet, but she's up. Anyway.
I know who Allie is. Allie, okay. 10 of Cups. Allie, tens represent completions. This is the happy life card, or the all of my wishes and dreams are coming true. All of my cups are full. There's rainbows in the sky, musical notes. It's a very, very good sign for how you're starting out the year. And also, if this is how you're starting out the year, hold on to this energy, because this is the energy that's going to gain momentum for you throughout the year.
Okay, next person is Rachel Helms.
Rachel. In my other life, I was a singer. That's why I'm going to sing all of y'all's names. I'm kidding. When I was a little kid, I'm shuffling the cards. That's why I'm telling a story. When I was a little kid, one of my favorite cartoons was Jim and the Holograms. Do y'all remember that cartoon? Jim and the Holograms. And I was convinced that I was going to be a singer when I grew up and sing on stage. Well, tarot reader, that's close, right? All right. Rachel, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is start your year out strategic. I'm not going to go into the deeper meaning of why I read this card as strategy instead of deception, but I do. And this is leaning towards strategy. This is a message straight from Spirit. There's some chaos in your life that could benefit from stronger foundations. Build the foundations now so that you don't have to worry about anything crashing down later on in the year. So being strategic now so that your year doesn't get even more chaotic. All right, who's next? I'm gonna have to speed it up.
Sorry, Heather Nichols.
Heather Nichols, hey Heather. Oh, Heather, you got the King of Pentacles. Oh, I'm excited for you starting the year out with this. Relaxed. He knows how to manifest. He has manifested everything. He even manifested a damn dog. He is the master of manifestation, and this is how you are starting your year off. This is when I tell y'all that this is how you're starting your year off, it's not me. It's Spirit saying this is how you are starting your year off. So if I'm holding up a card saying King of Pentacles and you're saying I'm not really feeling that, Spirit is like, I am looking at you. You asked me what to tell you, and this is what I am telling you. And this is not for you, Heather, because I know Heather receives messages really well. This is for the entire group. When you get a card, if the card feels like that doesn't resonate with me, understand that that is Spirit's perspective. Spirit is looking at your life saying, this is what I see for you. And Heather, this looks beautiful for you. King of Pentacles, enjoy it. Let that energy gain momentum. All right, who's next?
Callie.
Ooh, Strength card. You are stronger than you think. That's the message I got from you. You are stronger than you think, and let that strength carry you into this new year.
Next person is Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, hi Dee Dee. I love all my regulars are showing up. 2 of Wands. You have a choice to make, and that choice is, are you going to choose the familiar, been there, done that, or are you going to choose the new adventure, the exploration? Start the year out making that choice early on. Do not let it linger so that you can have that choice out of the way and you can get on to the good stuff. All right, who's next?
Priyanka.
I'm trying to shuffle and keep going. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. The energy that you are starting this year off with is a reflective energy. And Spirit wants you to reflect on the good times. Don't tell the stories of why you are the way you are that have to do with how your mom treated you when you were 3. Tell the stories of why you are the way you are because you had that best friend when you were 8 and she made you feel amazing. So it's the look on the past and find the good.
Okay, next person is Sri, S-R-I.
S-R.
I could be pronouncing it wrong, but I'm hoping I'm not.
Well, this deck might be getting tired. I find myself shuffling way too much. Oh, strength card again. Y'all heard me shuffle. Y'all heard me shuffle. Strength card again. Shri, this is find your inner strength. So a slightly different because this is saying you are stronger than you think you are, but this is about you finding it. You have to find it and you have to believe it. So this is a little bit of a self-exploration. It can be as simple as sitting in meditation and saying, Spirit, show me where I'm strong, and wait until you get that divine guidance.
Next,
all right.
Mimi Robinson.
Mimi. 4 of Cups. This is the meh card. This is how you are starting out the year. You are looking at everything that did not go right, everything that feels unfulfilling, everything was kind of meh. And Spirit is like, but I got 2026 waiting for you. Turn your head. Look what I got for you. So the shift for you is just to move out of that blah feeling and do whatever you can to turn and see what Spirit is trying to show you.
Next person is Kara.
Kara, our Kara.
Yes, Kara, our Kara.
Temperance. Temperance is the idea of balance, but this is a angel. So I'm also getting the idea of divine presence in your life, helping you to find that balance. Temperance is also the alchemist of the tarot. So that idea of turning lead to gold, I'm telling you, this is your year. I might have to visit Atlanta and have, I think Kara might be King Midas with that alchemist card. She might be the one turning all the things to gold for us this year. You're going to start the year out taking something that doesn't look like it fits and making it fit and making it turn into what you want it to turn into. All right, who's next?
Marjorie McIntosh.
Marjorie. And how many are we through already, just so I have an idea?
I have no idea. I will check that out.
Okay. 4 of Cups again. Marjorie, what does Marjorie need to know about this 4 of Cups? This 4 of Cups energy is a little bit different for you. This is you are contemplative and you are reviewing all of the things in 2025. This is Spirit saying, go ahead and do that for you. Take your time to reflect because I don't want you sitting here like this in 2026. So Spirit is kind of like giving you a chance to sit and be meh, because in 2026, no, we're not doing any of that anymore.
Okay, next person is, Mary.
Mary. The Hierophant. Mary got the Hierophant card. This card is about examining your beliefs. You're going to start out the year examining your beliefs and letting go of the ones that do not serve you. Seek help if you need someone to help you decipher what that means and where those beliefs are.
Okay, next person is Mary Wilson.
I've got to switch decks. That one needs an energetic rest. Mary Wilson, the deck I'm pulling from now is Brit's Third Eye Tarot. Mary Wilson, that's what you say, yes?
Yes.
Mary, woo, that card was flying. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, you have a lot of decisions coming your way. These feel like good decisions. These feel like choosing between carrot cake and double layered carrot cake. I don't feel like you're going to have any trouble making these decisions, but make sure you are making decisions to start the year out. Do not start the year out waffling and indecision. And also, if you just can't get there and can't figure it out, intuition, intuition, intuition. Trust your intuition to lead those decisions.
Okay, the one Zoom user that is named Rhonda.
Did you say Rhonda?
Rhonda, yes.
Rhonda. I wonder if that's the Rhonda I know. The Hermit card. This card, I am definitely getting the energy of spend some time by yourself at the beginning of the year. Something even not just like alone in your room with the curtains drawn, but like spiritual retreat. Do something nice for yourself that puts you in the energy that you want to carry forward into 2026. But it definitely feels like a solo mission, something that you need to do on your own. Go ahead.
Okay, 20 down and more to go. Here we go. Okay. The next person I have
I gotta
here
move fast.
is Katrina.
Katrina. I'm gonna move through these a little quicker. The Chariot. Love this. Fast moving energy, all wheels ahead. And the Chariot is hold on. It's gonna be fast for everybody, but apparently it's gonna be really fast for you. So hold on.
Next person, that was Katrina. Next person is Gloria, and she was one of our other Zoom users, I believe.
Gloria.
Glory.
All right. And yours is the Six of Swords. Is that the six? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Six of Swords. This is you. These swords are. I am reading this card totally non-heroically. I'm reading this card based on the image. These swords represent broken dreams, wishes unfulfilled, things that did not turn out in your life. But this is you walking towards infinite possibilities. You have turned your back on these things that did not work out because you now realize that those things were not meant to work out, and you have stopped spending endless energy trying to make them work out, and you are finally moving forward, moving up, realizing that you have endless possibilities available.
Amy Landa.
Amy?
Amy.
Amy. This is fun. I hope you are enjoying this.
This one.
Amy, Page of Cups. Page is a fresh new start, a youthful approach, optimistic, hopeful, and it's Page of Cups. Even though it's emotions and intuition, for you, you're going to get a bigger, like a boost to your psychic abilities. It's like you're going to get one of them Mario mushroom power-ups to your psychic abilities. That's what this page is about, but the page is also a messenger. So also look for messages to come through your psychic channels, your psychic connection, your spiritual connection. Yay!
Ren.
Ren! My friend Ren. That sounds like the start of a rap. I'm gonna have to be a rap artist next. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be a singer like Jim. Maybe I was supposed to be a rapper. Two of Cups. Ooh, Two of Cups. Romance? Maybe. That's what I heard. Romance? Maybe. That's all I got for you, Ren.
Okay, next person is Kelly MC. Kelly MC.
Kelly. I think I know who that Kelly is too. Ace of Wands. Yes. I love Ace of Wands for this 2026 year because it's a 1 year and this is a 1 card and it's wands and it's fire and this is the year of the fire horse. This lines up so good. This is telling me, without even getting into like the whole meaning of the card, this is telling me that your energy is already in alignment with 2026. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Next person, Shakori.
Hello. I know who that is too.
Okay.
The Wheel of Fortune. I was wondering if I was going to pull that card for somebody. The Wheel of Fortune, that's like a double dose. You already heard all of what this card is about for 2026, and getting this as your card for how you're going to step into the year. That's just like I can't even come up with the words. It's very multiplied. That's the word I'm looking for. Multiplied energy, same energy. You're already stepping into the year. It's like you're hitting the ground running.
Okay, next person is Susie M. Susie, yes, there's only one Susie here. There we go.
Susie. Which one is that? Four of Wands? Four of Wands. Four of Wands. See all those sparkles and stuff? Four of Wands is the card of celebration. Celebrate yourself. Start the year out celebrating yourself. And I'm talking about buy the cake, get the candles, get the party hat. Celebrate yourself as you start this year out.
Okay, next person is Lee, L-E-E.
Lee, this one is yours. What do we have here? Page of Pentacles, another page. So we already talked about page energy and what that means. Messages, deliverer of messages. This is, you are starting the year out. Page also, you could be studying, but no, I'm not getting that. I'm getting your year is going to start out receiving a message about how to bring a manifestation about more quickly. So something you've been working on, you're going to receive a message within the first couple of months that's going to make that manifestation feel closer than it ever has before and more plausible than it ever has before.
Next person is Deborah.
Deborah?
Yes.
Deborah. Is that a queen? It is a queen. Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth energy, manifestation. Queen of Pentacles. See how she's doing all the things, taking care of the baby, she's cleaning, she's cooking, and she got her crown sparkly. That's you starting this year out, doing all of the things. The advice from Spirit is watch your energy, watch your energy, watch your energy. Track where your energy goes so that you don't overextend yourself.
Next person is Zipporah. Zipporah.
That's a pretty name. I like that name. Okay. Eight of Wands. Wands, fire. Eight of Wands, fast moving energy. I always see the Eight of Wands as 8 arrows, even though it's wands, 8 arrows flying through the air, and that all of those arrows are going to hit their mark. It does feel like you have multiple projects, maybe multiple things vying for your attention, but this is Spirit saying all of those are going to hit their mark in a minute, and you're going to be on to your next project. So stop worrying about what's going on right now. It's all headed in the right direction.
Next person is Lisa T. There are 3 Lisas,
Lisa
and this one's
T.
Lisa T.
All the Lisas came out to play. Right? I like it. I think I know this Lisa too. This might be the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, you need to make a decision and you need to make it now. I don't like to say need and should, but you need to make it now. Spirit is saying you sat on the pot for too long. It's time to shit or get off. This idea of making a decision, though, is, again, lean into your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you to the right decision.
Okay, next person is Amy L. Balderrama. Amy L.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to shuffle again. I feel like I just pulled that off the deck and I didn't shuffle. So let me shuffle. This is for Amy. Let me give it a good shuffle. Wouldn't that be funny if I drew the same card again? What is that? Five of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. So Pentacles, earth energy, those things we hold valuable, but the 5s represent challenges and opportunities. And right now this is saying you are starting out the year not seeing your blessings. Why are you not seeing them? Because you're covered all up. You're not even looking. You're not even looking. You're asking. That's a coffee cup, by the way. You're asking, but your head is not up to look. So this is the idea of your blessings are all around you. If you are not experiencing blessings, it's because your head is down and you're not looking for them. And that's not like an admonition. That's just like can you be more self-aware of where you might be breezing past or moving past opportunities that are available to you.
Next person is Kate. I want to make sure we only have one.
That sounded kind of harsh. I didn't mean to be harsh. When I move fast, I guess I get a little rough around the edges.
Kate.
Kate. Kate, you have 10 of swords. 10 of swords is the game over card. You are not coming back from this. There is no resurrection. There is no rebirth. The 10 of swords is how I read it. Game over. Good news, because it's the end of year. You are leaving something that has been heavy for a long time, and you are leaving it with the question of, can I finally be done with this? That card is Spirit saying you are done with this. It's over. It's not going to come back again.
Okay, next person is Doreen. Dareen. D-A-R-I-A.
Irene.
Yeah, Doreen.
Keep pulling that same card. Six of swords. Doreen, what does she need to know about this card? Don't be afraid to take the big leap. That is the message I heard. Don't know that it has anything to do with the meaning of this card, but as I'm holding this card, the message that came through from Spirit for you is don't be afraid to take the big leap.
Next person is Kimberly. Kimberly W.
Hey, Kimberly. I'm so glad all my friends came to hang out. I call y'all friends, even though we've only met on the internet. That tells you how lonely I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm not lonely. I have friends. I have real friends. Just ask Jacqueline. Okay. The star. I love the star card. The star card is a card of hope, rejuvenation, refreshment. You are leaving 2025 behind, but you are in this sublime feeling of it's okay. Whatever happened, happened. I am okay. I am hopeful. This new year is great. And I am going to step into this year feeling renewed and refreshed. Stay in that energy because that energy is going to serve you well.
Next person is Michelle.
Michelle. All right. Michelle. The Emperor. We pull the Emperor from the other deck, so same energy. It is a major arcana. This is going to touch all areas of your life. This is masculine energy, so we do have action being asked of you. And this is a master manifester. You could not have pulled a better card for going into 2026. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Not why do you want it, not why do you need it, not why do you deserve it. What do you want is what Spirit is asking. Spirit has got its paper and pen out, its permanent marker. You tell Spirit what you want and it's yours. It's that done. So start the year out thinking that, filling into that energy.
Next person is, well, what did I just do? Darcy Reagan.
Darcy. Darcy, Three of Swords, interesting card. The Three of Swords often depicts heartache and heartbreak or experiencing some form of grief. I feel like 2025 was emotional for you, and so you're already feeling this, but this is also a chance for you to be gentle with your heart and to allow your heart to remain open as you are healing.
Okay. Next person is Magdala.
Magdala?
Yeah, M-E-K. Magdala?
Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is what I call the insomnia card. It's your thoughts have become so troubling that you cannot sleep at night. For you, there's a lot of stress that is emanating from the stories that you tell yourself. Swords is our thinking mind, so this insomnia is often caused by the stories that we keep telling ourselves about our experience. So Spirit is saying the experience is an experience, but the story you tell yourself about the experience is what's going to dictate the direction of your life. So ask yourself, what stories am I telling about my experience, and can I tell a better story?
Okay, next person is Becky Rodriguez.
Becky. Hi, Becky. I don't know if we've met before. That name sounds new. Shuffling. I'm shuffling real good because I feel like I'm pulling the same cards. What's one big thing y'all are wanting to manifest this year? I would love to see it. Can I ask them to put it in chat, or is that going to mess you up, Jacqueline?
No, that's okay. That's
I
fine.
want to know what is one big, and I say big, Spirit says nothing's big. What is one reach for the stars thing you all are trying to manifest? Put it over in text. I'm going to call down some magic and some energy and some 2026. Let everyone who is present today get some of that manifestation magic spirit. Okay, what's the name of the person I'm reading for?
Oh my gosh. Wasn't it Magdala?
I don't. Maybe. Never saying yes. 10 of Cups. I love it. Another rainbow in the sky. All those full cups. Completion. Cups is emotions, and this I'm reading is slightly different for you. Yes, it's happy, but it's the completion of an emotionally exhaustive is the word I was just given. An emotionally exhaustive period for you, and this is the end of it. So that's how you're wrapping things up.
Naranjan.
Okay? And you have the King of Cups. King, divine masculine, action, cups, intuition. Spirit is saying, I need you to start taking action on your intuition. You need to take action. Okay, woo, that was a lot of messages. Damn, Spirit, slow down. Okay. Intuition comes in, you're not sure if you can trust it, so you don't take action. Spirit is saying, intuition comes in, doesn't matter if you trust it, take action. Taking action is going to show you, was that intuition or was that not intuition? Taking the action is going to help you build the trust. And you keep holding it off saying, can't trust it, so I'm not going to take the action. And Spirit is like, it's the exact opposite. Take the action and you'll figure out, did it work or did it not work? And then you'll be able to trust your intuition more. So that's the King of Cups, moving yourself into mastery so that you can follow the flow of divine inspiration, spiritual connection, that water energy.
Okay, the next one is Jamie M. Escus.
I'm going to go back to the last person real quick, because the last person I was like, you can trust it, you can trust it, you can trust it. And as soon as I stopped talking and put the card back in the deck, it was like I heard or I felt the energy of, is she talking about that thing? Is she talking about that one message I got? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever you just asked the question of Spirit, I got a yes. Okay, the next person is Three of Wands.
Oh,
Jamie?
Jamie. Oh.
Our Jamie?
Yes, Mescus.
Jamie! Three
no,
of
not
Wands.
Jamie Veers. No, that's Jamie
not Jamie
Mescus.
Veers. Jamie Mescus, though?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Three of Wands. Wands, fire energy again. The Three of Wands is the idea of you're standing looking out and you're getting ready to embark on some new adventure. So that feels really good for 2026 too. That's a yes. If you're thinking about doing something new, traveling, experience, or adventure, that's a yes. You're ready for what comes next.
Okay, Becky Rodriguez, I know we had said something, but then you shuffled and I mentioned a different person's name. So
okay,
get her reading. So this is Becky.
So who are we going to again?
Becky Rodriguez.
Becky.
Yep.
Somebody wants a long Florida vacation ASAP. Me too. Let's rent a B&B, like one of those big mansion B&Bs. I'll come. We'll split it. Seven of Wands. Becky. I believe I'm reading for Becky.
Yeah. Yes.
Seven of Wands is the idea of not paying attention to the opinions of others, creating your own little protective space. There's also some victory there, so self-victory. This card reads a little bit different than the regular Seven of Wands cards that I get, so I just want to make sure I'm getting the message correct for you. Personal power. This is about you standing in your personal power and not letting the opinions of others pull you off that perch. And it almost feels like you stand in your personal power and you're like, man, I feel powerful. I feel great. And then like your little brother comes and says, you don't look powerful. And you're like, oh, well, never mind. It's that kind of back and forth. And Spirit is like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. We're not going to listen to the opinions of others. When you find that power, you stand in it and you don't pay attention to what anybody else says about it.
Okay, next person is Daisy.
Daisy. All right, Daisy. Strength card. Ooh, this one she looks angry. Strength is usually like somebody who's gentle and taming the lion. She's like, nope, I am full on Leo. I will bite you if I need to. That's this energy that you are starting the year with. Please make sure you have all your vaccinations so you don't give anyone rabies. Try not to bite them, but if you have to bite, Spirit is like, you need to. This is about an outward display of strength, because this particular deck shows someone very strongly displaying their strengths to the world around them. So Spirit is saying, I know you're strong and you know you're strong, and now it's time for the world to know you're strong.
Next person is a rare.
Hi, Rare. 2025 was the year I got to meet a Rare in person. All right. A Rare. 9 of Swords again. This is the insomnia card. Let go of those worries. They're not real, is the message I heard for you. Let go of those worries. They're not real. And I'm just going to leave it there.
Next person is Deborah.
Deborah, I've got to switch decks. One moment. The deck I am switching to is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Tell me the name of who I'm reading for one more time, please.
Deborah.
Deborah. Four of Wands. I think this is like the third time we've got this card. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It's also, I'm reading this more for a relationship for you. This is also sometimes thought of as that those two people depicted in the card, or in this case, they're unicorns, are a married couple. So I am feeling more into the coupling for you and the idea of celebration around relationships, maybe romantic relationship, but relationships in general, and celebrating how important those are for you, letting them know how important they are in your life.
Next person, Derek Clark.
I feel like I need to stand up and stretch my legs a little bit. All right. I'm going to lean over the table. We're going to get into it now. Is it Derek?
Derek, yes.
What is that card? Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Threes represent community. The Three of Pentacles is definitely Pentacles about manifesting something, bringing something to fruition. And the how you do that is making sure that all parties involved in the project are evenly yoked, is the phrase I like to use. Make sure everyone is carrying their own weight and everyone is contributing equally.
Okay, next person is Kate.
Kate. Oh, I see the card. Where's it at? Kate, Four of Swords. I call this the take a nap card. This means 2025 has been a year of activity for you, perhaps ending with a year of mental activity because it is swords. Give yourself time to rest before you hit overwhelm. Almost feels like you already hit overwhelm. Give yourself time to rest because it's not just resting, it's healing. You need to do a little bit of healing before you move into this next year.
Okay, next person is Kitty.
Hi, Kitty. I'm pretty sure Kitty is like at almost every one of my events. Thank you, Kitty, so much for supporting me throughout the year. Thank you all so much for supporting me throughout the year. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Oh, I love that. The Hanged Unicorn. I'm sorry, it's not a man, it's a unicorn. The Hanged Unicorn is an idea of purposefully putting yourself in a position to find a new perspective. Spirit just told me you already did that. Stay in that position until the new perspective comes to you. And I'm hearing that it will come to you very early on in 2026.
Okay, next person is Candace.
Candace. Candace, the magician. The magician in a 1 year, in a fire horse year, in a your manifestations are at your beck and call year, and you get the magician. Can we be besties? I want a Ferrari, and there's a couple of winning lottery tickets that I need you to wave your wand over. This is a really, really good card for you because this is basically saying you have the power to create your own life. You've always had the power to create your own life, but now it's going to be so much easier. Now you got the wand. Now you can control the elements. You are the magician. Decide what magic you want in your life. Wave that wand and allow that magic to enter into your life. Did you hear me say make the magic, create the magic? Nope. Decide what magic you want, wave your wand, and allow that magic to come into your life.
Next person, Brent Amore.
Brent, hi, Brent. The Chariot. Your card is the Chariot. Fast moving action. Fast moving action, but also the idea. What do you want? I keep getting the word accomplishment and success. And I know that that is associated with this card on like a secondary level, the Chariot card. So I feel like Spirit is trying to give you a nod of approval, like whatever that thing is that you weren't quite sure. Spirit is like, no, it's successful. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, and now it's time for you to move on. These are represented at rest, but in general, the Chariot is I say in general, that's not true. It's 50-50. The way I'm reading it is the Chariot is a card that speaks about forward moving momentum. And, hold on, messages. The Chariot is a card that speaks about forward moving momentum. It feels as if you're kind of spinning your wheels in whatever you're currently doing because you're not quite sure that it's working. So this card is coming in to say, it's working from our vantage point. We consider it a success. We consider it done. You can move on. So they need you to acknowledge that and move on. It's a two-part message for you.
Okay, the next person is Lisa. Just Lisa.
Just Lisa.
But just Lisa? No, Lisa.
Oh, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wishes fulfilled card. It's the nines are the you're almost there. So the nine is I can sit in this room and see that all of these cups are full with the most decadent drinks imaginable, super hydration, but I haven't taken a drink yet. But it's all there for you. So this is that card of acknowledging that everything that you want is on its way to you. What a great way to start out the year.
Next person is Solana Rose.
Lana Rose, and how are we doing on time? Jacqueline, let me ask you. Think we can get through the next in 30 minutes?
It'll be tough, but yeah.
Better speed up, then.
Yeah.
Jack, who did we say? Who am I reading for? I forgot.
Oh my goodness. Solana.
Got
Solana Rose, yes.
Three of Wands. You are ready for whatever comes next. And you do have an adventure that is calling you, and you have been saying, I don't know if I'm ready. And Spirit is saying you are ready for whatever comes next. All right.
Next person is Tina.
Ooh, that's interesting. I got an upside down card. Oh, that deck just petered out on me. The next deck I'm rotating to is Gilded Tarot. Knight of Wands, Wands, fire energy, Knight, move into action, fast moving action. Move into action, move into action, move into action. I was trying to ask for an additional message and Spirit just keeps repeating that same message. So you must know what that means. Move into action.
The next person is Helen Cortine.
And these cards are just popping out of this deck. Helen, you have the 10 of Cups, the Happy Life card. Everything is fulfilled. 10 is completion. You are wrapping up the year feeling like you have completed a good year. And so moving into this next year, nothing but onward and upward for you.
Okay, the next person is Robin.
Robin. Robin. 3, 4. 4 of Swords. Take a nap card. 4 of Swords, but for you, this take a nap card is the idea of give your thoughts a rest. Give your thoughts a rest. And this is not like you're overthinking something. This is just like you're trying to be too analytical and too logical, and you need to drop into your heart. So give your thoughts a rest and drop into your heart.
Next person is Greg.
Greg. I need to get one of those shuffling machines like they have in Vegas. Then I can just whip them cards out faster. All right. Greg, the High Priestess, the most intuitive woman in the entire tarot, in my opinion. The High Priestess is saying your spiritual connectedness is going to come online in a big way early on in the year. Ride the wave of that. Ride the momentum of that.
Okay, next person, Vanessa.
I'm sorry, who?
Vanessa.
Vanessa. What is that? 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is a giving and receiving card. Sometimes we are in the receiving mode. Sometimes we are blessed enough to be in the giving mode. You are going to be cycling in and out of that a lot throughout this year. So just be aware of that and understand that those cycles, it feels like, will be short-lived for the most part.
Okay, next person is November.
November?
Yep.
Oh my God, I swear I shuffled 4 of Swords. We got a lot of sleepy people here today. Now, a lot of people that need to rest. The 4 of Swords. For you, this card, energetic wise, I'm not even getting the rest from this card. What I'm getting is, see how his hand is down there by that sword? That means, and he's fully dressed in armor. He's ready to jump up at any time and go into battle if he needs to. But what I'm getting is the stay ready for you. As you go into this new year, whatever stay ready means to you is the energy that Spirit wants you to be in.
Okay, next person is Alex. Our Alex, they and them.
Our Alex?
Yes.
Hi, Alex. Was that too aggressive? Sorry. 8 of Wands. I love it. Fast moving energy. 8, the number of abundance. A lot of abundance coming your way in a lot of different forms. Don't be looking for it to show up the way it has shown up for you traditionally. It is going to show up in new and amazing ways for you. And also, you're going to get a lot of sleep because there's a lot of sheep there. You're just going to be counting sheep and sleeping and having all of that abundance and manifesting coming your way. Love it. All right. Who's next?
Next person, Amy Impara Gregory.
Amy Impara. Hi. Let me get these good stuff. Ooh. The energy of this one came in fast and it's almost gone. Amy, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Pentacles is the idea of manifesting energy, and the Queen she is amazing at it. She doesn't even think twice. She says it. What is that song? It's a rap song. I think it's Cardi B. I don't know. I want it. I got it. That's your motto this year. I want it. I got it. I don't think about it. I don't plan it. I want it. I got it.
Next person, Lisa Petrovich.
Lisa. Oh my, those cards just flew out. Lisa, Justice, You're going to be finding balance in this year. Oh my God, that's going to feel so good because things have been a little rocky lately. So this is your year to find that footing and find that balance.
Okay, next person is Abhi, Abhi, Abhi.
Abby, you have page of one, a lot of pages. Doesn't surprise me. It's a 1 year, fresh start, new beginning page, sending a message to you about your inspiration, creativity, your personal power, about your fire. This is about how to turn the flame up. So be listening to spirit for instructions on how to turn the flame up in your life.
Hey, next person, Ellis Barrowman.
Got a couple more shuffles out of this deck. 10 of Cups again. I am shuffling. Y'all heard me shuffle, right? I'm not making this up. A lot of y'all have similar themes, and I find that a lot when I come into groups like this. 10 of Cups. For you, this is the idea of sitting and enjoying what you have worked so hard to bring about. I feel like you are the kind of person who works really, really hard so you can have all of the nice stuff, but then you're never home to enjoy the nice stuff because you're working really, really hard. So this is the idea of taking time to slow down and enjoy all of those things that you worked really, really hard for.
Okay, Evan. Or sorry, I think it's Yvonne, not Evan. I think it's Yvonne. Evaun. Yvonne. Yes.
Okay. Seven of Wands. Stop paying attention to the opinions of others. This is a message for all of us in 2026 because this is about us creating our life the way we want it. Fuck what them other people say and think about our life is basically what Spirit is telling you. All right, who's up next?
Okay, the next person up is Haley Amanda Hammer.
All right. 8 of Wands again, fast moving energy. Huh, that seems to be a repeating message. Fast moving energy for you. I'm getting a different energetic vibe from this card. It is fast moving energy. All of the same messages apply, but I'm getting fun. This card just feels like a party in my hands right now. So have a lot of fun, even as things are moving quickly.
Okay, next person is Maggie.
Maggie, this card flipped out of the deck. King of Cups, divine masculine mastery over your emotions and your intuition, and those feel almost intertwined for you. So if I had to guess, I can't even see you on screen. If I had to guess, you're probably an empath where your intuition and your emotions are kind of intertwined. This feels like you're going to be stepping into a period of having increased confidence about being able to use those skills.
Next person is Jackie. And it's not me.
The Four of Swords again. I'm just going to tell everybody else just take a nap. I'm just going to keep pulling this card all night. All right. Four of Swords. What does that mean for you? Yours is slightly different. I love how Spirit has given me the same card, but a different message. For you, I'm seeing swords cutting through. And when I see swords cutting through something, that means clarity for me. So this is a rest to confusion and chaos and just things not adding up, because those swords are swinging for you right now and they're bringing you so much clarity and so much understanding and so much awareness.
Okay, next person, Taj Lane.
Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, divine feminine mastery, swords. This is over communication. This is saying start the year out finding ways to be more vocal and more expressive because your voice needs to be heard in 2026.
Next person, Salty Tea.
Salty tea, I like it. Salty tea, Page of Pentacles, another page, makes sense. Pentacles, earth energy, manifesting. This is you receiving a message. Not about your manifestations, but through your manifestations. Even I don't understand that message fully. I'd have to sit with it another 5 minutes, and we don't have 5 minutes, but that is the direct quote. This is about you receiving a message through your manifestations about your next steps.
Next person is Roy.
Roy. Hello, Roy. Woo, almost lost that one. 10 of swords, 10 of wands. 10 of wands. 10 means you are almost there. It is a completion card. We have the full moon there saying that's a completion as well. You are carrying a hard load, but you are at the end of it. You are about to put it down. You are going to step into 2026 feeling relieved because you're no longer having to carry this.
Next person, Alan Scott. Alan.
Tower. Oh, starting the year off with a tower card. Whoop, whoop. Can everybody give a congratulations to this person who pulled a tower card? Tower is the sudden, sometimes unexpected. Remember how we already talked about a lot of unexpected changes? So we're not going to be afraid and not that unexpected in 2026 because unexpected means good in 2026. But you are going to have an unexpected change and a removal of something that is no longer serving you, so that something that is serving you can come in and replace it.
Next person is Cat. Cat B.
Cat B, cat.
Yep.
Cat. The Ace of Cups. Dun, dun, dun. The Ace of Cups. One, fresh new start, new beginning. Cups is your intuition. It can be intuition and emotions. For you, Cat, this is your intuition. And this is something new. This feels more like a new modality, a new way for you to tap into your intuition.
Okay, next person is Curtis. Curtis. Yeah.
King of Swords. King of Swords, divine masculine mastery around thoughts, communication, air, energy. What is the additional message for you? You can trust your thoughts. This is being in mastery over your thoughts after having a period of not being in mastery over your thoughts. And this is Spirit saying you're in a good position right now. You can trust your thoughts.
Okay, next person is Sheetal. Sheetal.
Oh my God. I'm so done with this deck. Four of Swords. Again, how many different ways can we read the same? There's 78 cards, Spirit. 78. All right. How many different ways can we read the same card? Four of Wands for Sheetal. Let's see. Four of Swords. I'm sorry, I said Wands. Four of Swords. What do we need to know about this card, Spirit? Rest. Yours is simple. I am just getting rest. I feel like you are someone who stays pretty active and pretty busy. It could be physically busy or it could be mentally busy, whatever that is. Spirit is saying, I want you to rest now because 2026 is going to move really, really fast for you. So this is not a rest to heal. This is a rest to store up your energy so that you're ready for 2026.
Next person is Lenka, Lenka, K-A, not K-A, Lenka.
Queen of Wands, fire energy. Queen of Wands is my favorite queen. Queen of Wands, divine feminine energy. When it comes to wands, all of that fire, this is telling me you need to be in the receiving mode. For your magic to start in 2026, you need to be in divine feminine is receiving. You need to be in the receiving mode. Allow that inspiration, allow that creativity.
Okay, next person is Trisha. Trisha.
All right. Switch decks. We're going to go back to Light Seers Tarot. That's the deck we started with. We still got time. In a little about 20 minutes. Think we're doing good?
Kind of.
I like this card. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the anything is possible, pigs fly, believe in the impossible. I've already said to everybody present, make those big, impossible asks of the universe. This is re-emphasizing that for you because it's almost like you were like, okay, I'll ask for the leather interior, but it's still going to be a Toyota Corolla. And Spirit is like, no, leather interior on the Benz, on the Rolls Royce. So ask even bigger than what you were thinking of.
Lisa Farinelli.
No offense to anyone who drives a Toyota Corolla.
I used to.
Uh-oh.
Before. I did. I was younger. But...
Five of Pentacles. We pulled this card a while back. This is you're not seeing your blessings or you're not seeing opportunities that are available to you. So raise your head up and start looking for them because they're all around you.
Okay, next one is Stormy. Stormy, and I believe I'm just going to check the name. Stormy.
10 of Pentacles. Man, we're getting a lot of the same cards again. That is so interesting to me. A completion card, but this is completion in a good way. You are starting, and Pentacles is earth energy. You are starting the year with a feeling of life is pretty good. I have what I need. Spirit is telling you right now, your message is you can still ask for more. You can still ask for more. You don't have to settle for that. You can still ask for more. It's okay. It's not being greedy. It's not being selfish. Ask for more. Please ask for more. That's what Spirit's saying for you. All right.
Tiffany L.
Tiffany, High Priestess, most intuitive lady in the tarot, and your message is be more like the High Priestess. So ask yourself how deeply you can connect to get this year started off.
Okay, next person, Mimi Robinson.
The devil card, isn't he a sexy devil? See, people be scared of the tarot because of the devil card. And I say, you get you one of them light seers deck and you won't be scared of the devil no more. This is the devil card. And I do love this artist's interpretation of the devil card because he is so welcoming. And that is the intention of the meaning of the card, not the meaning of the character, but the meaning of the card in tarot is it is an invitation. It is an invitation for you to examine your vices, for you to examine your desires, for you to examine anything that you may have been told is taboo. It's an invitation. It's also an invitation to live on the wild side, to have more fun, to indulge, not overindulge, but indulge more. Enjoy the sweet things out of life. So that is your invitation as you start this year out.
Okay, next person is Britt.
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 Five of Wands. Fives represent opportunities and challenges and opportunities. Wands is there's a lot of energy bubbling around inside of you. This is fire energy. A lot of energy, and it hasn't yet found its direction. It's just kind of pinging and bouncing in all directions. So spend the first part of the year trying to focus that energy.
Okay, next person, Eric. Eric H.
Eric H. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The first thing that is pulling my attention to this card is the fact that she is sitting outside the city. This is you stepping outside of life for just a little bit so that you can kind of collect yourself and take an honest look at your finances. So start the year out not being scared of what your bank statement says. I don't know if you are or you're not, but start the year out taking an honest, non-biased, realistic look at your finances.
Okay, next person is Chris Lambert.
Chris, y'all, why is it the same card? I'm a shuffle because that was too much. Take that message as well. Four of Pentacles. But I'm going to shuffle again
For Chris.
for Chris. Page of Wands, another page. So many pages today. Wands, personal power. This is about you celebrating what makes you you. So not celebrating an accomplishment, but celebrating what makes you you. What's that personal magic that only you can bring to this world? Start celebrating that.
Okay, next person is Barbara Pinhast.
Barbara, the Four of Cups card. What is Barbara's message for this card? Four of Cups. This feels, it is the Met card, but this feels more about your emotions. Cups is water and emotions, and this feels like you are just over it. You're over the drama. You're over the ups and downs that people keep running you through. You're over people playing with you. You're just over all of the emotional drama and the roller coaster of 2025. You say you're over it, but you keep looking at it. You keep checking out that person's Facebook page, even though you unfriended them. It's that kind of energy. So let it be done. Let it be over and really shift towards what's new and coming in.
Julia.
And I hope you'll understand, because some of you are new to me. When I say things like that, I'm using it as an analogy. I'm not saying you're actually literally out there checking your ex's Facebook. I hope you're not. It's just an analogy. All right. Nope, I just pulled that card. One moment. The Hanged Man. This is a pause. This card has many meanings. This is putting yourself upside down for a new perspective, but it's also intentionally taking a pause. This energy that I'm getting from this card is that you are on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And Spirit is like, you can be on to the next thing, but pause. Pause, breathe, then go to the next thing. Pause, breathe, then go to the next thing. 2026 is going to move fast enough on its own. There's no need for you to rush through it. What's meant for you is going to find you.
Okay, next person is Bernard Smith.
Bernard, Ace of Cups, one, new, fresh start, cups. This does feel like love energy. Cups can mean intuition, all emotions, but I'm definitely feeling that heart that she's holding. This feels like love energy for you. So look for fresh start when it comes to romance, perhaps, or relationships at least.
Okay, next person is Rosalie.
Rosalie, hey Rosalie, death. You got the death card. Okay, this is my card of the year. When we did the card of the year earlier. So the death card is let it die, let it die, let it die. There is something that you keep performing CPR and mouth to mouth on, and Spirit is like, no, I'm trying to take that out of your life. We got to get you ready for 2026. So let it die.
Next person is Rue.
Rue, hey Rue. You got the World card. The World card is just a magnification of the energies that we already have collectively for all of 2026, which is telling me that you probably have a lot of placements, a lot of experiences, a lot of things going on in your life, that this year is going to be really impactful and really life shifting for you. And you're already starting out the year in this energy. So just keep doing what you're doing and keep moving forward with that momentum.
Next person is Elizabeth. Elizabeth T.
Elizabeth, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Start reaping the rewards of what you have sown. Start reaping the rewards of what you have sown. You don't have to wait. Oh, it feels like you're waiting for somebody else to catch up. And you're thinking that you're being compassionate or nice. And this is like, no, you go ahead and celebrate you and celebrate again when they catch up.
Next person is Erica's iPad.
Five of Cups. Fives we've already talked about are the idea of challenges and opportunities. Cups is the letting go. We see her releasing something. It would be in Cups is emotions. An emotional release would be beneficial for you to close out this year and start the new year with a fresh slate.
Next person is Melissa Schwartz.
Melissa. The Moon card. what lies beneath the surface is what comes to mind for me. And this is you exploring some patterns and subconscious beliefs, exploring them, understanding them, and you're going to do that pretty rapidly because that's going to be what you build upon for 2026, is having that understanding solidly in place.
Okay, next person is Joseph Cater.
The motherfucking sun. This is my most positive card in the entire tarot. Even if you get it into reverse, it's still positive. Holy mother! I was just saying to myself, I wonder if I'll pull the sun for anybody in tonight's reading. The motherfucking sun could not get a more positive look on this. Think of that sun as the biggest representation of fire energy as we go into a fire horse year. You are set for success.
Tiffany L.
Tiffany L. Ooh, I almost dropped the card. Oh my God. I'm getting tired of seeing the same card. Four of Cups. That means a lot of us are, so even if I have not pulled this card for you personally, I have pulled it so many times, this card and the Four of Swords card, that I can confidently say at this point, these are collective cards. So even if I have not said this is your card, this is your card as well. But for the person I'm pulling this card for, a more personal message for you, what I am seeing is this hand. That's what I am seeing. And this hand represents the divine reaching out to you. So understand that the divine is present in your life, even if it might not feel like it. And not only present, but the divine is always gifting you, blessing you with something.
Next person is Rocio.
Rocio! Hey, girl, hey! Rocio reads tarot too. The Star card! I'm not even going to tell you what that means. No, the Star card, you read tarot, but I'm going to say this card is about renewed hope for you. Renewed hope. It feels like a breath of fresh air.
Okay, next person is Jody.
Jody, the Magician! We talked about that card too. You are able to create what you want this year. With great power comes great responsibility. So you better decide better. Ooh, listen to me getting all bossy. It would behoove you to decide what it is that you would like to create, because you will be able to create it with a lot of flow and a lot of support in 2026.
Next person is KC.
KC, the Seven of Pentacles. This one I see these orbs as spirit working beneath the surface where we can't see it. And sometimes we're like, I don't know if anything's working. This is spirit showing up saying, oh, it's working and I'm working on it with you.
Next person is Cindy.
Cindy, Ten of Swords. This is the game over. This is the walk away. It's done. It's done. It's really, really done. Something in your life needs to have a finality to it that you have not yet stamped on it yet. So go ahead and do that before this year closes out. Before this year closes out. Within the next week. Let's give it a week. Go ahead and close it out and make sure it's done.
Okay, next one is Cooper.
Hi, Cooper. I put that card in, I swear I shuffle, and I pulled the same thing out. You know what? I'm going to switch decks. Give me just a second, Cooper. Yeah, 9 minutes left. How many people do we have left? Quite a few?
Probably about 10.
Oh, do that?
About
Do that?
2, 3, 4.
Thanks for hanging on. Okay. Your card is the Hierophant. Examining your beliefs on a deeper level, because those beliefs are going to shift and you are going to need to release some of those so that you can welcome in the ones that are going to support your path forward in 2026.
Okay, let's find Haley Whittington. Haley with the blue
Haley?
hair. Lover.
Name sounds so familiar. Is that the Haley from way back when? I don't know. Death card. I just talked about this. This is my card. Death card. Haley, for you, This feels like you have already experienced many deaths of sorts, deaths to different situations, experiences in your life that have brought you to this present moment. This is not like you have to do more of that. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like this dude showed up to say, hey, we're besties now, because you have gotten so good at releasing and letting go. So keep that going as you move into this rapidly moving year. Keep this dude as your bestie so that you're like immediately letting go of something as soon as it's no longer serving you.
Okay, next person. Oh, we've already done Elizabeth T. Sorry. Okay. Next person is where did I just put her name? Oh, Jacqueline, come on. Neb. Oh, Neb.
Now,
Neb.
hey man, hey girlie. Your card is the Queen of Pentacles. You know what this card is all about, but I'm going to say for you, it's about opulent is the word that keeps coming to mind. Rich, savory, decadent, all of these words are coming to mind for me. It's the idea of not just luxury, that's the word, not just abundance, but luxury. And you are in a prime position to manifest that this year.
Trudy's iPhone.
Trudy, did you say Trudy?
Yes.
Trudy, my Sagittarius friend. Oh, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, divine mastery over your manifestations, but also divine mastery over anything that comes under the realm of Pentacles, things that you hold valuable and things that are tangible to you. This is your year. This is just sit on that throne, call in what you want.
Okay, next person is Smiley.
Smiley, is that the four? Okay, this is the Four of Cups again from a different deck. I don't know what else I can say about this card. The Four of Cups is the idea of the Mac card, the three empty cups, the hand reaching out with the full cup. This person looks like he's taking a nap. What else? What else do you want me to say about this card, Spirit? I'm not getting a lot from the card itself. I am getting from this little squirrel up here in the tree. And the message I heard is like squirreling away your nuts, saving, preparing your food stores like squirrels do. And then the other thing that is drawing my attention is that I have an extreme fear of mice, and so I don't even want to touch the card. But that little mouse right there, mice are considered clever, industrious, able to fit in tight spaces. That phrase came to me from Spirit. In order to fit into a tight space, you need to be adaptable and flexible. So work on adaptivity and flexibility for 2026.
Hey, Lindsay.
Four of Swords again, the take a nap card. I don't know. I guess my hand shuffling is defective. I'm just going to hold that card up and say the title of it, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to pull another card for you. So give me just a second. Because I said that card was a collective card. We're all going to take that as Spirit is trying to drive it home to us. Four of Cups and Four of Swords for all of us. I'm going to have to do some research on those two cards in particular, because I'm like, Spirit, why did that come up so many times for the collective? I have taken that card out of the deck, so let's see if we can get a clean pull for you. Your card is going to be, the Six of Swords. I like this card. The Six of Swords shows someone crossing a body of water with troubled waters behind them, the horizon in front of them, smooth waters in front of them. The only additional message that I'm getting from this is she's still carrying all of her shit, all of them swords. She's still carrying all of that with her. And this is Spirit saying to you, you don't have to start the year out all fresh and lovey-dovey and glowy, and this is going to be my best year ever. You can take all of your shit with you, and you are still going to go towards the horizon with smoother waters in front of you. So this card is coming up because your year might not look as smooth and as oh my God, luck favors me as everyone else's, but you're still going to get there. You still got a better year ahead of you than what you have come out of.
Next person is Adrian.
Adrian, 9. 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wishes fulfilled, dreams fulfilled, everything is coming up roses. That's a great energy to start the year on. Let that be your momentum.
Okay, next person is Lee.
Lee. I shuffled it. I swear I shuffled it. I don't know how I'm pulling these cards out. I know what I'll do. I'll go through a different deck. Lee. Lee, your card is the Star. We've gotten that a few times too. The Star is the idea of resting at water's edge, refilling your cup, so to speak, before you go on to complete your journey. I see this as a momentary rest for you, but this is not a rest in the sense of you're tired and you need to rest. This is a rest in the sense of I feel really good, and now I'm going to feel even better when I get up and keep going.
Next person is Kathy. Kathy M. Or Kathy M.
I'm so glad you could join us, Kathy. Okay, let me get these shuffled real good. My friend Kathy gets High Priestess. Yes, girl, the High Priestess. You know what's interesting? Okay, so the most intuitive person in the tarot. But the first thing I noticed was these 2 pillars, and these 2 pillars represent duality in many different shapes and form. And I'm getting that duality is a theme that you're going to explore this year.
Next person is Nancy Johnson, if she's here. Yes, she is. Okay.
And you have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, okay, we talked about this card a couple of times. I'm going to read this slightly different because I'm seeing you as one of these characters. And specifically, this character is meant to display with the bell around the neck, is meant to display a leper. In olden times, they used to wear a bell so that people would stay away from them. And you see he's got his leg bandaged, so he's obviously already exhibiting multiple symptoms of leprosy. When we get the 5 of Pentacles, for you specifically, this is Spirit saying, I see what you are going through. I am not asking you to minimize it. I'm not asking you to pretend that you're not going through hardships. I'm not asking you to paint a pretty picture. I see what you are going through. And even in some of your darkest of times, I'm still telling you, you're missing your blessings. I'm still going to be a hard ass about it. I see you, I acknowledge you, I have compassion, I love you, my child. But at the same time, I'm still saying you have blessings that you are missing. And I just want you if these unicorns just looked up, they would see that church window where they could go inside and get out of the cold. So look for your blessings. If you are like, I'm already seeing my blessings, my life is great. Let's start looking under rocks, start looking behind trees, because there's more blessings hiding for you.
Mary is next. We just have a few more.
Mary is Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, move into action on those thoughts. Stop putting those thoughts, which Spirit is like, they're not just thoughts, it's divine inspiration. I'm giving them the thoughts. Stop putting those thoughts on the back burner as something you'll do someday. 2026 is your someday. Take some action on those thoughts.
Okay, Ian is next.
Ian.
Yeah.
In Judgment. The Judgment card, I read this card slightly different. The Judgment card for me is a releasing of self-judgment so that we can put ourselves in a better position. It depicts Judgment Day, coming before the final judgment so that we can cross over. I read it differently. For you, this is releasing self-judgment so that you do have that feeling of freedom and redemption stepping into 2026 so you don't feel tethered and bogged down by the stories.
Okay, the next person is Debbie. Sorry, wrong. David. We've already done Deborah. David.
David?
David.
David? Okay. David. Knight, King. King of Cups. Mastery. This is an emotionally intelligent individual, but you also have mastery over your spiritual connection. That doesn't quite sound right. Mastery over. You are very skilled. You are very skilled at your spiritual connection, and that spiritual connection is going to be one of the biggest, strongest pillars that's going to carry you through 2026. So make sure you're constantly checking on that spiritual connection. That's going to be kind of like your North Star for 2026. For all of us, really, but especially for you.
Hazel.
Hazel.
Is she still here? Let me check.
Hazel is Two of Cups.
Yeah.
Two of Cups.
Hey.
I just get that life is going to keep pouring back into you. I don't get that this Two of Cups is about another partner, but it's more like you and the universe. You've been pouring into the universe with your efforts and energies, and the universe is going to start pouring back into you, and it's going to start feeling more even and more balanced and more equitable.
I think we are done. But if I've left someone out, please put your name in chat.
Oh my God, did we get through all of the people?
I'm checking right now.
And only 3 minutes over? I think I did pretty good if we only got 3 minutes over time and everybody got a reading. I love it. Awesome. Okay. Jacqueline, can you drop the links in chat one more time for you? Thank you all so much. I cannot express how excited I am about 2026. Please make sure you're following me on social media because I have a couple of things that didn't fit into today's presentation that I will definitely be sharing over the next couple of days as we go into 2026. Thank you so much. I love doing these, and of course, I couldn't do it in an empty room. So thank you so much, everyone, for showing up, spending time with me. I hope you all have a blessed New Year's Eve. Stay safe and an amazing 2026. I cannot wait to hear all the stories of the amazing things that happened for us in 2026, collectively and individually. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, bye, everyone. I would like a reading.
I'm going to do your reading. Yes.
Oh, Lisa, did we do your reading? Lisa T?
We did Lisa T. I remember Lisa T.
Okay. Yay.
All right, Jacqueline.
Yes. What is that?
The Empress.
Oh, the
yeah, I'm so glad I waited and did you last. Jacqueline knows what the Empress energy is. Hell do. Yeah. Major manifester, divine feminine energy, which is you're not going to get up and do things. You're going to sit and let that all come to you. Your manifestations, your abundance, everything you're asking for, you're going to sit down and relax, and it's going to come to you because you're going to be in receiving mode. So I love that for you. Yes, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you all so much. Brooke, I see your hand up. Was there something you needed to ask me before we log off here?
Yes, I didn't receive mine yet.
Oh, sorry about that. Let's go. I'm glad I didn't end it.
Oh, there was a Brooke. Okay. I just didn't know there were two.
We got it. Spirit's on it.
Okay.
All right. And this is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is the idea of you may have won the battle, but you lost the war. Don't lose sight of what is important for you is the message going into 2026. So spend some time sitting down, journaling what is important to you, not your family, not your mate, not your kids, what's important to you. And then 2026, don't lose sight of that.
Wonderful.
All right. Now that we get everybody,
we have everyone. Yeah. I'm so excited.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Jacqueline, can you stay on for just a second?
I will. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Happy New Year's. Be safe out there. I want to see you on the new year.